Hey guys, today's video is my last Dollar Tree DIY Valentine's Day video for 2021. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the last DIYs that I created for my home this year for Valentine's Day. Hopefully I won't be making any more to share with you guys. I'm trying to put a stop on it because every time I think I'm done making DIYs for Valentine's Day, I see another idea that inspires me to create something else, and then I just create more. But I think this is my last video, hopefully, so I can move on to more things for my home and more videos for you guys for this coming new year. So if you want to see the last Valentine's DIYs that I made, then stay tuned to this video. So the first DIY that I'm going to share with you guys is how I took this little mini crate from Dollar Tree, flipped it over, and I'm going to make it look like little stacked up decor books. Now I'm going to paint this that same light pink that I've been using in a lot of my DIYs that you guys have been seeing. And then I'm going to add some words to the front, just like the book decors would normally look. Now the letters that I'm going to be using are these rub-on transfer letters that they have at Dollar Tree, but you can use any stickers or any type of design that you have, and you can put whatever you like on front of it. I put Be My Love because I just felt like that's like the 3 words that I felt like would be cute for Valentine's Day. I was gonna put Be My Valentine, but I knew that the last part was gonna be too long, and I kind of like things like kind of symmetrical, so I didn't want the last word to be longer than the other 2 words. So that's why I just put Be My Love, and I always said to my husband anyway, I call him my love and he calls me his love, so I thought that would just be cute. So then I'm taking some twine that they have at Dollar Tree, and it normally comes in like the khaki beige color, but I painted it white because like I said, I want everything in Valentine's Day to be whites and pinks and stuff like that. I do have some type of neutral tones, but not too many. So I painted this white. That's why you'll see some spots of this string. They still have the beige parts because when I was painting it, I actually taped it down to a piece of cardboard, and so I could paint all of it. And so the way that I taped it down was I kind of zigzagged it, and every time I zigzagged it like a little round somewhere, I had to tape it down. So everywhere there's like a piece that you see like where there's beige, that's where I had to tape at. But I didn't worry about it because I knew I was going to wrap this around the little crate, and so I knew that some of the beige pieces was going to show, and then I was going to add some greenery, so I just knew it wouldn't show. But anyways, I'm just wrapping it on one side. Normally when I make my book decors that you guys have seen before, I usually use ribbon, and I actually wrap it like in 4s, like a present. I'll wrap it around this side, then I'll go down the middle the other side, and it looks like, you know, a gift wrap present with the ribbon. But this time I decided just to do it on the sides because that's how a lot of the decor pieces I've seen in the stores look, which I kind of wish I didn't do it this way, because when you see at the end when I show you the finished product, you'll see that this side is a little bit higher than the other side because it doesn't sit flat. So if any of you guys have a tip on how this can sit flat with just having it wrapped on one side, please let me know in the comments down below, because once I glue this down and I lay it down to, you know, just to add it as decor, it doesn't lay flat on the left side. On the right side, well, depending on how you look at it, on the right side, and it just pops up. But you'll see at the end of the picture how it is. As you can see, I'm using my hot glue gun to glue everything down, and you can wrap this around as many times as you want. It all depends on how you want it to look and how thick you want it to look. So I don't have a length of how I did it. It was just I just kept wrapping it until it was the way that I liked it, and then I took the wrap, after I wrapped it around and saw how much I wanted, then I took that piece and I painted it. So this is how it looks, and then I wanted to add some greenery to the top. I always like to add greenery or flowers to any of my book decor, but before that, I wanted to share with you guys these little teeny tiny scissors that they have in the Crafter Square section. I don't know what they're exactly for, but I love using them to cut the little pieces of the hair off of this string, because whenever you use this type of twine, they always have little hairs, and you can burn them off, but sometimes it gives it that burn look, and I don't like that, and so I just rather use the scissors instead. So the greenery that I chose to use for this DIY project was some lamb's ear, because I feel like lamb's ear just goes so great with pinks. And so I got some lamb's ear at Walmart. You can find them in the floral section at Walmart, and I believe they were $1.97. And so they come in like a floral pick, and then all I just did was I just cut some leaves from it, and then I'm just gonna glue them into where the string is at with my hot glue gun. And this is how it came out, you guys. And again, if you have any tips on how to make this sit flat, then let me know in the comments down below. Dollar Tree also has another style of the mini crates, so I took that one and I painted it pink as well, and I decided to decorate it with this Be Mine laser cut words that they have at Dollar Tree right now. I shared it with you in my last Dollar Tree DIY haul, the Valentine's Day wood hearts, where I took this laser cut words Be Mine. It comes 3 to a pack. I painted them all white and I used 2 of them to decorate 2 of the wooden hearts. Well, this third one I decided to save it for this crate because I figured it would look really cute in front of the little crate, and this would be great to decorate my tier trays with, the mini crates. I love using the mini crates and decorating them for the holidays and putting them on my big tier tray in my living room. So that's what this one is for. And then I also put some lamb's ear inside this one because, again, lamb's ear looks so beautiful with the baby pink, and I just think this one came out so cute and it was so simple and easy to make. So for the next DIY, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I made over this shadow box that you can find in the home decor section at Dollar Tree. Now, the first thing I did was I painted the background completely white, and then I took one of those wooden hearts that I made over from my last DIY, and I'm going to use it for this DIY. So I made extras of these hearts just so that I can add them to other DIYs as well. So I'm just showing you guys how I'm going to place it in the box, and I wanted to show you guys how it looked with the heart just by itself without any words on it. But you guys know me with my DIYs, I like to add words. So I'm gonna take this rub-on transfer, different types of saying words that they have at Dollar Tree right now. You guys have seen me use this in multiple of my DIYs, even the recent Valentine's ones. But I'm gonna be taking the one that says forever and love and put it together and for it to say forever love. So you could take a lot of these sayings and put them together and make your own sayings, or you can use them by themselves as is. And all I'm gonna do to attach the heart to this shadow box is my hot glue gun. And you can remove that thing in the middle, but I find that it's perfect to keep that little pop out piece there so that whenever you're adding another decor on top of it, it makes it come out as well. So it's like 3D. So I didn't feel like the need to remove it. And this is how it came out, and it's so cute, so simple. This can be used on a tier tray. You can just use it as is. I'm actually gonna have it in my bedroom because my bedroom is more of kind of like those neutral tones with the farmhouse feel. Another thing that I wanted to make for my bedroom was some type of neutral kind of heart wreaths. So I'm taking this decor piece that comes with 3 hearts in one, and I'm gonna take it apart and make it over into kind of like a farmhouse feel type of wreath using the rope, this thick rope that I've got from Walmart a while back. I have been sharing this rope with you guys in so many of my DIYs for the past, I think, year or a year and a half. And guys, I still have rope left over. This rope, I believe, cost me less than $5. I know it was no more than $5, and I have been using it for multiple DIYs. So you get more bang for your buck buying this big old pack of rope at Walmart than to buy the little ropes that they have at Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna be using that to make over basically these hearts so that I can have kind of like a rope type of farmhouse style neutral feel heart to decorate my bedroom with. And this is how it turns out once you're done wrapping around the rope and gluing it down. And I even use some of the rope to make like a little loop so that I can hang it on the wall. Now you can leave this as is if this is what you're going for neutral tones, but for me, I always like to add a little touch of white. So what I decided to do was I decided to paint the bottom portion of my heart white so that I had kind of like a neutral tone and a white feel to go more for the Valentine's Day decor. And this is how I'm going to be using it in my home. But like I said, you can go either way. You can leave it as is or add a little bit of white. For the next DIY, I'm going to take these little wooden houses from Dollar Tree and give them a makeover. You guys have seen me make these over before when I did like a Ray Dunn theme. I use these little houses, but now I'm going to give them a Valentine's Day makeover. And so I'm going to go in with the first, like the bigger house, it's kind of like the fatter house. I'm going to paint it like that little light pink that I've been using in all of my DIYs. I'm also going to be adding this galvanized word love on it. They come 3 to a pack. They always have them every holiday, like depending on the holiday, they have 3 words that have to go with the holiday. So I'm using the one that says love, and I'm going to add it to this house. but I decided not to keep it galvanized. You can if you want to, but I like the look of white and light pink, so I decided to spray paint my galvanized board white, and then I'm just going to hot glue it onto this little house. Now for the next house, I decided to keep it white. Now if I was just going to keep the house like this, I would do another layer of paint to cover up the words, but I knew I was going to add one of the wooden hearts to it, so I knew they would cover up the words, so I didn't need to go in with another layer of white paint. Now this looks cute just as is, but you guys know that I like to add words and sayings to my DIYs. So I went in with the rub-on transfer pack with the words and the sayings, and I took the word that said welcome and the word that said home and put them together to say welcome home for this little house. And then for the next house, I was originally going to paint it black, and then I decided I'm going to stick with the white and pink theme and keep it white, and then add a pink little felt heart to the front of it so that it could be different, so each of the little houses can be different from each other. And this is how they turned out. I think they are so cute and so adorable. And I love the fact that I could take these little wooden houses and then transform them and make them over for every season and holiday. The next DIY I'm going to be sharing with you guys, I'm going to be using those felt hearts again. This time I'm going to be using the large ones, I'm going to be using the white ones and the pink ones to basically make over those little sparkly pillows that they have at Dollar Tree right now. And I'm glad that they came with colors that go with Valentine's Day. They have this pink one and they have this white one. They had some other colors, but I only got this one because I wanted, you know, the Valentine color ones. Now the first thing that I did was I removed all of the tags that comes with it. This little pillow has so many tags. I just don't understand, like, with this tiny little pillow, how many tags it has. So the first thing of course I had to do was to remove all of the tags that came on this pillow before I could even start DIYing it. And then I just went in with my hot glue gun and just glued the heart down to the pillow. I didn't use any special glue like any fabric glue. I thought the hot glue gun did just fine. And you see that I only glued like one dot on it originally, but I do go in later and I added more glue to the sides. But I wanted to make sure that I glued the heart down directly to the middle of the pillow at first. So that's why I did just one dot at first until I knew exactly where I wanted it. Then I went back in with some more glue. Now in Dollar Tree, in the baby section, they have these cute little heart-shaped blankets. Well, not heart-shaped, but they have heart pattern blankets that I wanted to share with you guys because you can use these to decorate your home and make pillows out of. Well, what I did was I took the pink one and I put it in a crate with one of the pillows that I made, and I'm using it to decorate this way. So I'm gonna have this in my entranceway, and this little crate I actually made on my channel a while back, and I'll put the link down below for that DIY video if you want to see it. But this is how I'm styling it, and then the other one I'm going to be using it in my bedroom on my bed. I also used those felt hearts to make over this galvanized heart that I found in the Crafter Square section at Dollar Tree. It's not going to be in the Valentine's Day section. I found this in the Crafter Square section a while back, and I quickly grabbed it when it wasn't Valentine's time because I knew once Valentine's Day came, it was going to be all gone. So I had got it a while back, so I'm not sure if the Crafter Square still has it, but that's where I found it at. So originally I was just going to add the large white heart to it and leave it at that. And as you can see, it looks cute as is, but I wanted to step it up a little bit more and add a little bit some pink to it. So I decided to go in with the smaller felt heart, the pink one, and add it to the middle. But I like to show you guys both options so that you guys can decide how you want to do it whenever it's time for you to DIY. I like to give you guys the options, but this is how it turned out, and I think it's really cute. The next DIY I want to share with you guys is how I took these stretch canvases that you can find in the Crafter Square section in different sizes and turned them into Valentine's Day envelopes. Now I've been seeing this DIY on YouTube and Instagram, and people have done different variations of them, and so I knew I wanted to try my hand at making them because I already had these stretch canvases on hand in my craft closet. So I definitely wanted to make them for Valentine's Day decor in my home. So the first thing that I did was I took a ruler and I found the middle point of each canvas because that was going to be my middle point to create the little flap for the envelope. Now I did this with a pencil. I didn't want to go in with marker at first because I just wanted to make my point with the pencil just in case I messed up, and then later on I would go in with the permanent marker. And here's how my little flap turned out. And once you have done this, now it's time to add like a little stamp or a kind of like a sticker seal. Now you can use actual stickers, but I'm taking these little wooden hearts that they have and the pack at Dollar Tree. I think they come 2 in a pack, I can't remember, but I've had this pack since last year and I've kind of just kept it around. So I don't know how it originally came, but I know that they have them every year. It's a pack of wooden stickers, but like I said, a pack of wooden stickers, but like I said, you can use regular stickers if you want to. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking the sticky part off the backing of here because this sticky part is not really well done, so I don't like using it. So I take it off and then I'm just going to use my hot glue gun to glue down the heart right in the middle of the flap to make it look like a little heart-shaped sticker seal. And this is how they turned out, and of course you can leave it as is, but you guys know me, if I can add a saying or some type of words to a DIY, I do. And these rub-on transfer words, they come with these tiny little sayings that I thought I could never use in any DIY until now, because they fit perfectly on the hearts. So I'm taking the one that says love you and putting it on the big envelope that I created, and then taking the one that says XOXO and putting it on the smaller envelope. And I think that these little words just add a little extra touch to this DIY because this is supposed to be like a little love envelope, you know, like little love notes. So I think it was just perfect for this DIY. And you will be seeing how I use these to decorate my home in my upcoming video. The next DIY makeover is super easy to create, and all I'm doing is I'm taking like these fishbowl kind of clear vases that they have at Dollar Tree. I'm going to fill them a little bit with these clear gems that they have at Dollar Tree in the different sizes. I actually like the bigger sizes for this because it looks better, like it looks more like water if you use the bigger size gems as opposed to the little ones. So that's why I like to use the bigger ones instead. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rest of those foam flowers that I've been using in my other DIYs that I've been sharing with you guys, and adding one single rose to the middle of it, and that is it. I do this every season. I switch out the flower and I use this to decorate my living room, and it just comes out so pretty, and you'll see it when I decorate my home where I have it at in my living room. But it's just a simple, easy little DIY to create, and like I said, I switch it out for the seasons and I switch it out for the holidays by just changing out the flowers. The last DIY makeover that I'm going to share with you guys is how I took these little like wood piece decors that they had at Dollar Tree this year and make them over to this color scheme that I'm going with. Now I told you guys in a bunch of my hauls and my DIYs that I don't like decorating with red for Valentine's Day. So I'm taking that same pink that I've been using in all of my DIYs this year, and I'm going to go over the red paint on these little boards and just paint them pink. And I'm using those paint brushes that you can find in the Crafter Square section, the new ones that came out. I love them because they come in so many different sizes and they're so precise and so great to use whenever you have to do a DIY project and you need a precise little sharp point. These paint brushes are amazing and they come in so many different sizes. So I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna go over the red with, like I said, with that light pink. And I did a second coat on both of them. The other one that has the white board, I didn't really need to go over with the second coat. It kind of looked good when it blended in with the red, the pink, but I wanted to go over with the second coat because I wanted the pink to be a little bit more vibrant. But yes, you could do this with any color scheme that you're going with. You can even do this over with black if you like. But like I said, I love the whites and pinks and the little touches of blue for the holiday for Valentine's Day this year. And so that's my color scheme that I was going with. So that is it for this DIY Valentine's Day makeover video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked all the ideas that I brought to you guys today's video. And I will have a link down below of all the videos that I've been making for you guys this month with the Valentine's DIYs that I created. I had so many ideas this month and I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to make them all, but I did. And I hope I gave you guys a ton of ideas on how to decorate your home for Valentine's Day on a budget, because you really don't have to spend a lot of money to make your house beautiful. You guys know that that's what my channel is about me bringing you guys all sorts of things, decor, DIYs, ideas, finances, everything, doing, clothes, doing everything on a budget, because I don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money to have a great life. So stay tuned. There's going to be some great videos this year coming your way of doing everything on a budget and sharing with you guys all the ideas that I find helpful in my life and home. So stay tuned for all those upcoming videos. The next video that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is going to be how I take all of these DIYs that I'm sharing with you guys and show you how I decorate my home with them. So there'll be a Valentine's Day house tour. So stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Hey guys, don't forget to click on the picture in the middle of the screen so you can subscribe to my channel and get notifications on all the new videos that I put out, and check out these other 2 videos that I have posted on my channel on either side of my picture. Have a great day.